The Boy the Witches Borrowed. On a night when the moon burned red and the wind whispered names, a baby boy vanished from a small village at the edge of the forest. His mother had laid him down beside the fire for only a moment. When she turned back, the fire still crackled. But the child was gone. The elders knew immediately who had taken him. "The witches," they said, their voices low with fear. "Not to kill," one added, shaking his head. "They only borrow." The parents searched for years. They cried into the forest. They offered sacrifices. But the forest never answered. So life moved on, as life always does, heavy with loss. Far beyond the village, deep in a land no map could name, the boy grew. But not as humans grow. The witches raised him in shadows and fire. They taught him the language of gold and wind, the mathematics of fate, the secrets of earth and stone. He learned how wealth is born, how power moves, how time bends for those who understand it. They never beat him. They never loved him either. "You are not ours," they told him. "But you are not theirs anymore." Years passed like days. Days passed like breaths. When the boy became a man, the witches gathered him beneath a sky full of turning stars. "It is time," they said. "Time for what?" he asked. "To return what we borrowed." They placed riches at his feet, gold that never rusted, knowledge no school could teach, confidence that bent rooms when he entered them. "But remember," the eldest witch warned, her eyes glowing like dying embers, "everything we give comes with memory. You will always know where you came from." One morning, a stranger walked into the village. He arrived in a black vehicle that reflected the sun like water. People stopped and stared. His clothes were simple, but everything about him spoke of wealth and authority. The elders gathered. The parents, now old and tired, stood at the back, not knowing why their hearts were suddenly beating so fast. The man walked straight to them. "You lost a son," he said softly. "A baby taken at night." The mother fell to her knees before he finished speaking. "I was that child," the man said, "and I have come home." There were no words strong enough, only tears, only shaking hands touching a face they had once kissed as a baby. He rebuilt their home. He lifted the village out of hunger. Schools rose where dust once ruled. Hope returned where fear had lived too long. But some nights, when the moon burned red again, the man would stand alone at the edge of the forest, and in the wind he could still hear them whisper,